what up YouTube? TeamRapidKarma here. Here's our newest member, Victor, and his deck profile. What's up?
Thanks, man.
Alright, take it away.
Alright. To start things off, we're going to go ahead and introduce you guys to my little under-budget deck.
Heraldic Beast.
Yes, Heraldic Beast. Very, very under-budget, very simple to build. They're quick, they're strong. If you like Exceeds and you like not spending too much money, this will do it for you. Unfortunately, due to Evil Swarms and Constellars, that's pretty much the only things that actually literally rip this thing apart. But other than that, it's pretty good. This is my own little small build. Mind you, I don't have everything, but this is just for starters. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Right off the top, 3 Leos. It's automatic. You recycle whatever Heraldic Beast you want, you get it right off the top. Once it doesn't matter if it goes to graveyard or not, if you detach it, anything. It's just once it hits graveyard, that effect pops off. 3 Amber Conways, mainly because they're ranked 4, level 4. They're 18 beat stick. If you really want to get creative with them, you have one in the graveyard and you have another in the graveyard. Just banish one, you get the other one back in your hand. It's really simple. Without a question, 3 Heraldic Beast ALs. If you get 2 Heraldic Beasts out, no problem. This is a instant Shockmaster or a Disigma or Ouroboros or something like that. 2 Heraldic Beast twin-head eagles. This is mainly more for your Exceeds. Say like you want to do a bigger buffer number 17 Leviathan Dragon. She'll do the trick for you. She'll give you more attachments. You can detach again and keep going for it. Honestly, 1 Basilisk, because it's such a low attack monster. Sure, you can use it for Exceeds and stuff. And if your opponent does attack it, it does kill your opponent's monster. Mainly I usually use this for creature swaps. That way if they use a big stick, I could just creature swap this out there. And if I feel like getting really crazy, I just kill their own beast stick and both monsters die anyway. 2 Dust Knights, mainly because you can use their effect for Leo. Chuck a Leo, get their effect, pop off right away. Yep. 2 Tour Guys, self-explanatory, and 2 TKs because you can stop special summons nowadays.
Yeah, Prophecy. Oh my god.
Yep. That's the monsters for you.
Especially the coming up as soon as Judgment Day gets released.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna go up. Cons are gonna be at least 6 to 8.
Yep.
Pretty hard to pick up as it is.
Starting with our spells, we got 2 Advanced Heraldic Art. It's a automatic Exceed summon from the graveyard using your Heraldic monsters. The only bad side to this card is you have to only use 2, otherwise it'd be great for going into Shockmaster and stuff. But really, it's still a good card, but I only run 2. Here's one of the main cards for this deck, and it's 3 Heraldic Reborns. It's basically getting 3 extra Monster Reborns, but just for your Heraldic Beasts, which is awesome. Of course, the staples, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Creature Swap for the Basilisk or something smaller. Duality for consistency, so you can go ahead and pull whatever cards you need, like a Dust Knight or whatever. And Mind Control, just in case you want to exceed even faster. Your opponent has a rank level 4, you can just exceed with their monsters. And that's the spells. The traps. It's the traps. It's the fun part. Starting off, our lineup is Heraldic Change. With this is such an awesome card in this deck because your opponent attacks, you flip this, say, okay, special summon whichever Heraldic Beast you would like from your hand, and you automatically end the battle phase. So if they have 3 beast sticks, that they can't do nothing about it.
It's better than Threatening Aura by far.
Exactly. The Mini Brigade, that's what I call it now. The Mini Brigade. It used to be Solemn Brigade with 2 warnings, but they dropped it down to 1, so I just call it the Mini Brigade. I only run 2 compulses because, you know, consistency. Once again, you can just keep your opponent guessing. You know, if they try to bust out a Shein or something, you can compulse it and then bottomless it or something like that.
Especially against E-Drags and they bring out their Drago ball sack.
Exactly. Only 2 bottomlesses because you want some space in your deck just for other things. It's just automatic removal, so I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. The evil card of this deck, Phoenix Chain, if they attack, you pretty much just bust that on them, and then they can't attack, they can't activate their effects. They've pretty much got a useless card taking up space, so you're taking up their space, but it's okay. My recommendation for this next card is only 1 Mirror Force. I wanted to run 2, I tried it, it didn't work. So that's why I bumped it down to 1. Sure, it's kind of risky, but still with this kind of deck, it runs really good. Keeps your deck consistent like always, like we have been discussing.
Yeah, you got enough traps.
Yeah, it stops your opponent from taking you out quick. So, I mean, B-sticks come at this deck quite a bit, but it stops it pretty quick. Moving on to our extra deck. Starting right off the top, we're gonna go ahead and go into
The rank 3s.
rank 3s, which is Zen Mains,
Because it's
Leviathan
good.
Dragon,
Because it's good.
because it's good, and number 30, if you know how to use it, is such a great card. I mean, without it, it's just pointless.
Especially with Trag so popular, oh my god.
With Tragoya being so popular, you can easily just go into this guy and just overkill it.
Especially when you don't accidentally kill yourself with your Acid Golem.
Now into our rank 4s, which that's pretty much the rest of this. Gaga Cowboy, mainly because a lot of people run Stardust. This guy can easily run over Stardust, no problems asked. Your Stardust can't negate his ability or anything like that. So, you know, once you do that, detach, Stardust goes down to 2,000, you go to 25, you'll run it over. Simple as that.
Or you can just burn him for 800 if you got game.
Yeah. Lightning Chidori, I like using Lightning Chidori because you have Aberconway and Twin Eagle. Not only does it, you know, once it's exceeds summon, you pop a back row, but then you detach and then you pop a face-up monster. It's just no questions asked. It's like, cool, thanks. Pappy, so you can like change their attack, you know.
Killed that Raikou.
Yeah, kill Raikou or whatever. Diamond Dire, great card for this deck. Kind of risky, but still really great card. Mainly because you have nothing but beasts, winged beasts, and beast warriors and stuff like that. Sure, you have to pop a monster of your own and pop one of your opponents as well, but I mean, still, you know, pop and pop is not a bad, 1-for-1 is not a bad idea. The next is Shockmaster. This card is so broken in this deck. It has, every single time I bring it out, I'm always stopping effects, mainly. Sure, you can stop effects, but even if you have a Leo underneath it, you detach it for the effect, Leo will still pop off, so that's what's been so great with him. This is one of my by far favorite next ones, is 2 number 8 Heraldic King Genome Heritage. Basically, it's a mimic card. Say your opponent has a number 11 Big Eye, pretty much copy its name, attack, tribute, and effect.
Hey guys, look, it's a $2 Big Eye.
Basically, it's a $2 Big Eye, and then you take your opponent's monster, then you can use their Big Eye, and then pretty much go, you know, like number 8, number 11, BLS, good game.
Alright.
The next one is Utopia, self-explanatory, protects your monsters, he's easy summon. My special 2 are Disigma, because most people run lights and darks, so if you rob one of their cards and equip it, it automatically destroys it. It's pretty much a instant Raikou or instant Vindictive Old Magician. The next one, which is kind of fairly new to my deck, is Ouroboros. It is so broken for this deck. It's not only a beat stick, but you can return, you can destroy, you can return cards from your graveyard. It's just evil and broken, but It's really good though. What I would recommend is this is mainly kind of a deck for beginners. Like say if you're restarting Yu-Gi-Oh again, or if you're trying to go to just have fun. This is really a fun deck.
Oh yeah, and it's really cheap to build. What's your most expensive card? Ouroboros, so you don't even have to play it.
Honestly, the most expensive cards in here.
Oh, Diamond Dyer by far, but that's personal tech.
That's self-explanatory right there. Diamond Dyer and Ouroboros are really the most expensive ones. Everything else I pretty much just got in packs and stuff. Genome Heritage is starting to become something you can find.
It's like a throw-in anymore.
Yeah, it's basically a throw-in now. I'm sure you need Heraldic Beast for it, but that's mainly the run for this deck.
Yep. Alright, so there's his deck, guys. Feel free to net deck. I'm pretty sure there's very few Heraldic decks out there, or profiles. So, yep. Like, comment, subscribe to TeamRapidKarma.